It's election night and the results are coming in. America deciding on a new president to lead our country for the next 4 years.
On the ballot, Vice President Kamala Harris.
And we have an opportunity in this election to finally turn the page.
And former President Donald Trump.
We do not have to live this way. We don't have to live this way. We're not living good.
Another big race tonight, the Texas U.S. Senate. Ted Cruz looking to block a challenge from Congressman Colin Allred.
Tonight, we've got your election results and reaction. A special election edition of KENS 5 News at 10 starts right now.
Thank you for joining us on this election night. Voting came to a close earlier this evening, and throughout the night, we have been giving you the latest results.
We have team coverage of tonight's results. Our KENS 5 reporters are following the big races in Bexar County and Texas.
From San Antonio's own KENS 5, this is the news at 5.
A 14-year-old boy ambushed and gunned down as he was walking home from school. And tonight, police are still searching for at least 7 suspects accused in the brutal attack and murder. We have the details of what we know right now. Still ahead.
A loud bang followed by screams, a witness detailing they saw that teen shot and bleeding on the floor. I'm Meredith Haas with what they described tonight.
A local physician arrested 18 months ago accepts a plea deal today in an online sex solicitation case. We have the results coming up.
Breaking news now at 5. A 14-year-old boy is dead after police say 7 schoolmates beat him up and then shot him. It all happened less than 2 blocks from their school in the San Antonio Independent School District. Police were called to the scene at South Elmendorf and Marita Street around 2 this afternoon. They say the Brewer Academy students got into a fight while walking home. By the time officers got to the scene, the 14-year-old was dead. We have team coverage tonight. Meredith Haas getting reaction from parents, and Vanessa Croy has the latest from Police Chief William McManus. And Vanessa, have police made any arrests?
Deborah, tonight they are still searching for those 7 suspects at last check. Those 7 suspects accused in this brutal crime. Police tell us that as that 14-year-old boy was walking home from school, those suspects, classmates of that teen, jumped him, brutally beat him, and then shot and killed him, all less than a block away from his school. Now, here's what else we know. According to district officials, the victim and the suspects are all classmates at Brewer Academy. The school is a disciplinary alternative campus within SAISD that houses middle and high school students. It all happened shortly after 2 this afternoon as students were being dismissed. The 14-year-old boy walking home, and that's when he was jumped by at least 7 other students, according to police. The boy was then brutally beaten and then shot and killed. The teen died as EMS crews were trying to save his life on the scene. Police say those suspects then took off, and tonight police are still trying to track them down. San Antonio ISD Police Chief Johnny Reyes telling us this is believed to be an isolated incident.
We have some video that we have to research and go through along working. Again, we're going to work closely with Homicide, who will handle the actual shooting in collaboration with us to be able to give more positive IDs because we know our students.
And working closely, they are, Deborah. Tonight, we are still seeing detectives canvassing this neighborhood, knocking on doors, asking business owners if they have any surveillance video to do all they can to try to figure out who's responsible for this deadly ambush attack. For now, reporting live tonight, Deborah, back to you.
All right, Vanessa, hard to believe. Right now, we want to get with Meredith Haas. And Meredith, what are you hearing from parents?
Well, Deb, I had the chance to speak with a family member of a student that goes to Brewer, and now they don't want to be named at this time, but they said that they saw the 14-year-old right after being shot. She described the aftermath. Take a listen.
When I saw him was on the stomach, and then when they picked him over, flipped him, they could
see it all coming out. And they said it was just a shot, but when they picked him up, you could see there was something on his side of his stomach too.
Now, parents told me they hear gunshots regularly, and they see kids with guns. It happens almost every day for them. Near the same corner this teen was shot and killed at today. A resident nearby told me she's moving in a month because of the ongoing chaos, with kids walking to and from the alternative school, getting in fights, screaming, and shooting guns in the air. Neighbors I talked to said they ducked for cover when they heard the shooting today, afraid their own children could get hurt. Now, the families I spoke with said they didn't know the kids that were involved in this today. We're working to find out that information. Meredith Haas, KENS 5.
All right, Meredith, thank you.
Snow and sleet are having a major impact at DFW Airport today. Over 1,400 flights were canceled. You can see video of snowflakes that were as big as quarters. This is from Plano. The wintry mix is still falling across most of North Texas and expected to go into tomorrow. Here in the Alamo City, though, no snow and sleet, but a lot of rain. Let's check in with Weather Chief Bill Taylor. Bill?
Boy, once this light drizzle started, ECs, it just has not let up. We've got good steady rain falling, even pockets of brief heavy downpours out there.
First tonight, the Arctic blast as we inch closer to rain. Tonight, we're tracking 3 things you need to know: the timing of the wintry weather, the roads, and the start of school.
San Antonio's 3 biggest school districts are a go tomorrow. Tonight, Northeast, Northside, and San Antonio ISD say they'll start on time Thursday morning. But tonight, Comfort ISD says it'll close tomorrow due to possible icy conditions.
And tonight, we begin with a weather impact alert. Rain, sleet, and snow expected to make an impact on our Thursday.
Weather Chief Bill Taylor joins us with the timing. Bill?
Yeah, we're going to begin with the winter weather advisory, and that's really what triggered the Comfort ISD to cancel schools tomorrow, because Kendall County is included.
We begin with breaking news now at 10. A deadly and violent Monday night in the city. Right now, we are following several stories.
On the east side, a 14-year-old is accused of stabbing and killing her stepfather. We'll have a live report in just minutes. And on the west side, police say teens fired several shots into a home. A man was hit and has life-threatening injuries.
But first tonight, a deadly shooting at a busy travel center off I-10 and North Foster Road. That is where we find KENS 5 reporter Megan Reyna, who is following this story for us tonight. Megan?
Well, Henry, EC's police say a young man was shot all over his body earlier tonight. Witnesses told investigators this happened around 7 when a group of people started firing off several shots. But what's behind me is really what paints a picture of what happened here earlier tonight. I'm counting at least 70 evidence markers. You're seeing several shell casings, even a loaded magazine and a shoe on the ground. We do know at least 2 guns were used in this shooting, and it happened just feet away from the TA Travel Center with several people inside. Police say the victim appears to be in his late teens to early 20s. He was found dead in his vehicle, which is across this parking lot, with a gun next to him. They say it's unclear if he was firing back. Police believe the suspects took off in 3 vehicles. They have located one of those vehicles, but have not caught up with any of the suspected shooters. I spoke to one couple who were inside the TA Travel Center when they saw a security guard run outside. Minutes later, they saw the ambulance pull up. They told me they're homeless, living out of their vehicle, and are now having a hard time finding a safe space to stay.
But it's honestly, it's getting worse in San Antonio. So, I mean, we're just trying to hang in there.
It's unsafe to be even out as a homeless person.
Yeah. You think you're safe, or you got all these security guards and someone just shoots it up. I used to work right there at Amazon, so.
And police say it's too soon to determine a motive for this shooting. They also don't have any descriptions of those suspects. We also just a few minutes ago saw the medical examiner pull up to the scene. Something else I want to point out here as well is that investigators said they could be out here for a long time just because of the lack of manpower within the department, because of all of the violent incidents that have occurred across the city tonight. Reporting live from the east side, Megan Reyna, KENS 5.
It has been a lot. Thanks so much, Megan. Also developing at this hour, a teenage girl is accused of stabbing and killing her stepfather.
KENS 5 reporter Meredith Haas is live on the east side tonight. Meredith, what are you learning from police?
Well, EC, that 14-year-old was just arrested here on Stutz Drive about an hour ago. Something I want to mention is the police are still out here because they say this has been so complicated trying to put together because, one, there are multiple witnesses and there are many different stories coming in from those witnesses. And on top of that, they couldn't speak to the 14-year-old on scene because she is a juvenile. Now, this home, this is where police say she stabbed her stepfather at least 2 times in the neck. This happened just after 6 p.m. when police say they responded to a call of a cutting at this home on Stutz Drive. Now, they found the 14-year-old at the residence and detained her. The father was in the back of the house. Police say he was already dead when they arrived.
There was some argument with the witnesses heard, so we don't have the details about that right now. The detectives are still gathering that. They're going to take the witnesses downtown to get statements from them. Further information. They did the preliminary investigation here at the scene, but they're going to gather some more information downtown. I don't have any details about what the argument could have been about.
Now, a neighbor told me they heard arguing from the home earlier in the day. Now, the 14-year-old will be booked on a family violence charge. As for other charges, those could be added, but when we get that information, we'll provide it on air and online. I also have to mention something that Megan mentioned previously. The sergeant told me on scene this has been a very violent night, and so they are keeping more units out on the roads. Meredith Haas, KENS 5.